What's up, guys? If you guys are resisting to NoFap, you guys are doing it wrong. All right? If you guys are resisting to NoFap, you are doing it wrong. Because you are in a battle, you can't win. You just can't win that battle because the truth is you are fighting with something that is way bigger than you imagine. Do you know what it is? I will tell you exactly with what you are fighting. You are fighting against your subconscious. Yeah, that's it. When you try to resist to NoFap, you are fighting against your subconscious that over the years, over the months, or whatever it is, was trained to tell you that fapping feels good, that fapping gives you a lot of pleasure. Understand me? So when you try to resist, you are trying to say to your subconscious that he is wrong, but he has much more strength than you do. So this is a battle that is destined to fail. It might not fail in some days or hours, but will definitely fail in some weeks or months or even years. You can fail or relapse in the future, years. And the reason for that was because you pick the wrong battle to do. You choose to go uh, chess with against your subconscious. So what should you do instead? If resisting is not an answer for NoFap, what should you do instead? You is obvious is useless to say that should not resist to NoFap, but instead you should understand. You should understand that NoFap is useless, and therefore doing it doesn't have any use for you. So the reason why you fap is because you find it somehow valuable. Is because somehow you find it pleasurable. Is because somehow you enjoy it. You understand? So every time you do it, even though you might feel like very bad after it, you enjoy the process, and for that reason your subconscious keeps recommending you the drug. If you think like in your life, do you have to try that hard to avoid drugs in your life? For instance, cocaine or crack, meth, whatever it is. Did you ever did any sort of effort to avoid those drugs? Do you even have to resist to those drugs? You don't, right? You don't. Most often than not, you don't. You never been exposed to them or something, and for that reason, you just know you don't want to do it, right? It should be the same with NoFap. You should make it obvious to your brain that you don't need FAP, and that's how you should live. You don't need to uh, resist, and that's how you uh, avoid, or that's how not avoid. That's how you solve your FAP issues by making it obvious. It doesn't make sense. It make it obvious. It's not a need, that it's not needed. That's what you should work on your mind. Now let me think. How can you do it? Right? How can you make it obvious that fapping is not needed for your life? It's simple. Firstly, you should understand how your brain works and have gave you the hints for understanding that. All right? And the tips are: your subconscious recommends you what felt good in the past. So as long as you enjoy fapping, you will keep being recommended with fapping whenever you have issues in your life or you are in a tough situation. So you should realize this is a trap. You should realize this is a trap, and whenever you find these suggestions in your mind, you should not make them yours. You should not accept these suggestions as yours, but the suggestions of a faulty system. Your system that born with you is faulty and is trying to recommend you something that is actually harmful for yourself. So understanding the system is the first step to at least start to realize these bad recommendations. The next step will be you start working on your mind that's actually bad. So firstly, you have to understand that your subconscious will make you bad suggestions, and then the next step is you start repeating in your mind that fapping is not good for you. And is not repeating just for the sake of repeating, but understanding that fapping is not what it seems to be. You understand me? Understanding that fapping doesn't give you pleasure as you think, that fapping doesn't help you concentrate or anything like that, that fapping doesn't help you sleep, that fapping is not, doesn't give you the short gains that motivate you to do it. This is the second biggest thing you can do. First, we understand how the subconscious works, how the mind works, and secondly, understand that the reasons why you are fapping are just a trap. They are wrong. So when you fap, you don't feel pleasure. You feel pain. You remember that after you fapping, you feel like crap. You feel like crap. That's how you feel. That's how you feel. You feel like crap. You don't feel pleasure. You feel like crap. Then, if for some reason you think that fapping helps you concentrate, let me tell you this. It doesn't. It doesn't help you concentrate. On the contrary, it removes you concentration. It removes you concentration because it creates you an illusion that you needed to concentrate when it is the cause of your loss of concentration, because you are only thinking in when to fap, and that's what removes your concentration. And when you do it, you just earn a bit of concentration, but it's temporary because the urge will come back. So it is a trap. It is a trap, and fapping actually takes you concentration away and gives you in short incentives only for you to fap again. You understand? It's pretty much like a drug. So there is no pleasure, there is no concentration, and it doesn't help you sleep because um, you can't sleep because you are thinking on fapping. So it's the same as the concentration and the pleasure. It is a trap. So all the reasons why these reasons and others that you can have about that justify the fapping are all wrong. You don't need that, and you should stop doing it immediately. All right. So I want to tell this because this was other of my realizations in the past year, in 2021, that most of the times we work a lot on the reasons why we should stop fapping, but the secret is in the reasons why we do it. And when we analyze the reasons why we do it, we can, with 100% sure, realize that the reasons are wrong and the reasons are a trap. And if those reasons are erased, we have no reason why we would fap. So there is no logical reason for fap, logical or emotional reason to fap. You should stop right now. And when you stop fapping, then a whole world of new benefits will show to you, not as magical as you think, but in enough transformative to create a big change in your life. So this is it, guys. This is why you should not resist to fap, because you will fap again, and you are fighting against your subconscious, which is the strongest force in your mind. You should not fight your subconscious, but make it work for you. We haven't talked about how to make the subconscious work for you, but I believe we will in the future talk about it. But for now, what I want you guys to understand is that you should understand how the mind works, and that the urges that you feel don't come from your conscious mind, but come from your subconscious mind. And you should reject its recommendations, and the more you reject them, they will appear less and less to you. But also, you should realize that the reasons why you do know the fapping are wrong, and they are a trap, and you should stop as well. And from practicing these line of thought, the suggestions will be more and more weak. They will be weaker, more and more weaker, and you will start creating a new subconscious recommendation that will tell you that fapping is a trap. So you should do this long enough, at least for 1 month, and your mind will start to change, and you will start seeing your subconscious suggesting you that you should not do it. All right. So this is kind of what I would like to say to you. And I see you next time.